Alright guys, here we go, one last time. Final pressure test out of about 500 of them. I'm trying to prove this cylinder. Comparing it to the other cylinders that had static compression of good numbers, close to 400. This one was 0, and all my compression or all my leak down tests on this cylinder have been also nothing. I've done everything from lapping the pistons to packing them with axle grease, which actually sealed it up once, but once the grease was off it didn't. So I've ended up replacing the rings on this one. The second ring was stuck, so I got a new single set of Hastings rings. One of the few manufacturers will sell you a single set of 20 over piston rings. So all my other tests before, I couldn't get anything out of this cylinder. I tried leak down on the number 4. The best I could get was about 30. I did a leak down on the number 1, which still has the head on it, and I couldn't get any better than 40 pounds on that one, a little more than 50% leakage. But I'm not real confident with this ring design, with this keystone ring. I don't know, I just never seem to have the problem with any gas motors, so maybe there's something unique. I called Federal Mogul or Seal Power at Federal Mogul, and even the rep there didn't really have much advice for me. He didn't say yay or nay to this type of test. So anyway, I'm going to hope that the new rings on there are going to do me better than the last one, which I had no resistance at all. So what I like to do is put some oil in here first and see if I can see if the oil is leaking out past the fixture or past the rings. And I proved it going past the rings many times before. So now I have some new rings on it. Let's hope for the best. I hope I don't get in your way here. Let me see what I can do. Okay, we'll put a little oil in here. There we go. It's leaking in there. I don't know if you can see it filling up or not. And if it's going to leak past the rings, it'll blow through and it'll give me a reading, but it'll tell me which way this air pressure is going. There's an air bubble if you can see. I think we're loaded with oil now. Let's see where this oil is going to go. Alright, now I've been corrected on my methods of leak down before by not shocking the rings, but going too slow from 0 to 50. So I have this regulator set about 100 pounds. And I haven't checked the compressor, but let's see what it does. So what I'm going to do is put this on here first, and then I'm going to try and shock this guy and see what happens from this one. Let me see if you can see these numbers at all. Here we go. Ready? See if I can get this to connect. There, you see the reading up there? That's good. I've never had a reading on that gauge over there. Why am I not? There you go. Let's bring this up. Yep. Meltdown on the fixture. But that's okay. You can see that even with this leak here, I still have a reading over here. That's a good sign. That's the only time I've ever had any pressure reading on this thing. So now I'm optimistic with these new rings that I gotta have a better static than I've had before. So you guys were right. I don't understand why the old rings are non-functional anymore when I broke the valve, but I didn't break the rings, but something shocked them, I guess. So I guess the next thing is to put the head on. I'll keep you posted. Have a good one.